Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. That's a cute ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Always onto this. Pedri, Doué, and it's DiMarco, it's Pedri, Rijkaard, Ibrahimovic, looking for the run, and this is Gullit. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence though able to hold on this time, tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gullit. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pedri looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Eder Militao cuts it out. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this could be a chance. And it's Lahm. Can he get it through? Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri looking for a runner. Oh, good ball! Just the goalkeeper to beat. Nesta. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's been won straight back. Gullit chasing after it. Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Gullit plays it. Gets his head on it! He scores! scored! The breakthrough strike! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dunk gets over and intercepts. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lahm. And here's Pedri. Lahm. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. He's in it now, Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Couldn't squeeze it through. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And he skips past his man. Gullit. Pedri. Gullit. Gives it back. And this is... goes for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dunk. And it's Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Gullit. Pedri. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Mbappe.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Cannavaro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Desiree Doué. Coming on the field, number 23, Beckham. Number 21, Olise. Substitution.
That was travelling. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cannavaro. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Carvajal. And it's Gullit. It's a searching pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Eder Militao. And it's Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Gullit dominates aerially so often. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gullit. Drogba touches it back. Gullit. And here's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. Drives it in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Carvajal. Beckham. Olise. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's Cannavaro. Robertson. That's an imaginative pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lahm gets into some space. That is good strength. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a shot! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Played into space. Ferdinand makes the interception. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's a little off target. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. And it's Salah. Good ball. Chance! That could spell trouble. Nicely. Takes a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. That's an excellent interception. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a promising position. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Eder Militao tries to clear. That's a throw. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Rafinha plays it short. Cross from oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Cute ball. Now how can he... Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Borussia Dortmund were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Nicely shaped cross. DiMarco. Pass somewhat off target. Gives it back. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. They're urging him to shoot. Carvajal defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the keeper's given it. Goes for a shot! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rafinha can get it clear. Liverpool have their second corner now. Rafinha gets it away. And back it goes. Cannavaro. Doué. DiMarco. Doué. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van de Ven. Now Costa Curta. Mohamed Salah. And it's Scholes. Makelele. Rafinha. And here's Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Rafinha! They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And he's there to belt it away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Big chance! Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Pedri, looking for a runner, floated through, now it's Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 4, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number
That gets
20.
things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Take back. And here's Mbappe, Doué. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah, looking to be a menace in the final third. Pedri, Cannavaro. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Robertson. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
DiMarco. Van de Ven. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hullet. He might be in here! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rijkaard. Doué. That's an imaginative pass. DiMarco. Deep cross. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe shot a goal! Counter is on. That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Stojkovic plays it short.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's very neat. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sanchez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stojkovic. No luck with that dink over the top. Carvajal. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sanchez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Now he's got space here. Lovely, he's had a shot! We've got a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played back. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's tried one! Oh, and it's come back out to him. No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pedri. Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly, and a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Rijkaard. And Stojkovic. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Puskas aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Rangers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Van der Ven. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Marquinhos. And it's Conte. Puskas. And Marquinhos. And it's Rijkaard. Ball played for Rijkaard. Puskas. He's looking wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Conte. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on goal. And Puskas! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Foden, Forlan chasing after it. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan. And here's Doué. Matheus Cunha. There's some great running on Mbappe! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can...
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Out of play for a throw. That was good alertness. Marquinhos. Now it's Puskás. Looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard. Done delicately.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gullit. And Puskás! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Eder Militao. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Great chance here from position A1.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Applies the finish! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Doué. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Turns back here, probably the best option. DiMarco. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And it's Gullit. Doué. Oh, he's burst through. Chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Forlan. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is Conte. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué, given the lift of his goal. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Puskás receives it in a wide position. And this is Forlan. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. He's picked his way. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 47.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 19.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Owen. Played out wide. DiMarco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Matheus Cunha is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's got his cross in. Pedri can get it clear.
Rangers really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beckenbauer. Nice looking ball. Pedri. Gets a good foot in there. Conte. Puskás. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gullit. That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Puskás. Neymar. Driving forward. Great vision. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He has a look up, takes a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Puskás demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give it.